Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Coffee Company, your home of relaxation, home of coffee, and home of bad streams. Apparently, I couldn't have timed it any worse. Typical Kaufman. It's okay. We all make mistakes. I can't control YouTube, but afternoon all. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you are all well today. Yeah, we're going to have a very chill day today. I've been slightly full throttle the last couple of days, meeting certain people, but I've been full throttle today as well, meeting the rabbi. We had a great chat about just great stuff, really. He's a great bloke, the rabbi. So yeah, it's been a good morning so far. Didn't do a Tantrum Gold stream this morning. It's decided we needed a day off because we've got 2 streams tomorrow. So we decided to take today off, which is probably all for the best because it's miserable. But yeah, we're just going to chill in the stream today. I don't have any work to do. I've got to do some emails later, but nothing too crazy. So let's welcome to see who's in the chat today. We have Mr. Cartman Farming Simulator. Good afternoon, Ben, and all. Hopefully your show will help us out of this rotten mindset. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of the stream, is to get everyone out of the rotten mood and have your minds focused. It's been a very turbulent few days, and that's all I'm going to go for it. But as long as we're together and as long as we are willing to be the people and to be decent and humanitarian, we can get through anything. So we're here to chill, we're here to have great conversations, and we're here to have fun at the end of the day. Big up Cartman Farming Simulator for joining the stream again. Hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Mr. Stephen Cartwright is in the building. Hello, sir. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well as well. Good afternoon, Ben. And to those in the chat, it's an early start today. Yeah, it's just that I feel a bit fatigued after the last few days. I've been full throttle this last week or so, and I'm starting to feel a bit of fatigue. So yeah, I thought I'd do an early one, and maybe if we're not so busy, I might pop up early today. Yeah, it's been a lot of things happening, a lot of games being played, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of talks, a lot of meetings. So yeah, it's been a bit fatigued at the moment. So we decided to do an earlier one and just get it out the window and then chill out for the rest of the day. Eugene is in the house. Hello, Eugene, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. I saw you coming in this morning. It's brilliant to see you in. It's always brilliant to see Eugene in the chat. Always chill, always willing to have a chat. And yeah, it's brilliant to see Eugene. He's saying, hi everyone, big up. Big up to yourself, Eugene. Lovely to see you in here again. Mr. Derek Hutchinson's in the building saying, good afternoon, Ben. Hello, Derek. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Hopefully everything is good with you. Hopefully all is well with the people of the chat. As I've just said before, today's going to be very chill. We've been going a bit too full throttle for my liking. It's time we went back into some sort of calmness, a bit of zen. Brain's feeling a bit fatigued. Yeah, you don't want to push yourself too hard. You want to push yourself, but not out the window. Which I feel like I've been for the last couple of days. I've been very, very fatigued. I'm at the end of my medication, which is brilliant. I finally stopped that last night, so it's the last of that. And yeah, so we're probably going to feel some fatigue in the next few days. So yeah, it's going to be good. Mr. Mark Cousins is in the chat saying, afternoon, Ben and chat. I don't pay my Patreon membership to Tottenham Tantrum Gold for shoddy service like not appearing. Tottenham Tantrum Gold's only shoddy appearances, Mark. What have you been following? That's literally our MO. Of just being shoddy. That's what we're good at. That is all we're good at, being shoddy service and random rants. That's us. That's us in a nutshell. Big up, Mark Cousins. Big up. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hopefully all is well. And Derek Hutchinson saying big up to all in the chat. Yes. Big up to yourself as well, Derek. I don't know if we're going to have any more guests for the rest of the day. I spent most of yesterday evening hanging out with Tom and Laura from next door, which is always a lot of fun. It's always great to hang out with Laura and Tom as well. And yeah, had a couple of beers, and yeah, it was a good time. Had some great chats. We went to the beer shop, my favourite place in the world. Yeah, I've just tried some great stuff. How is everyone in the chat today? Hopefully you are all well. Hopefully you are having a bit of zen for yourself, a bit of self-care. That's one thing I didn't put on the stream. I didn't tag the wellness and self-care things. We'll do it next time. There's always room. I'm starting to prepare personally for my holiday next week. I'm going to have my first holiday abroad in 2.5, 3 years. It's going to be surreal. I can't remember the last time I went abroad. It might have even been for the Champions League final. That's how long ago it was. I do miss going abroad. But yeah, so we're preparing for my holiday next week. So there will be a lack of streams next week. We would be doing Monday and Tuesday, of course. But then it will be a small break from me to go skiing. Finally getting to basically chill out, get out of the London air. It's a bit hectic up here. If you stay here for too long, your mind starts to get numb because you're using your brain too much. It's every day is a fight. Not that I live fully in London because I only live in Essex. I live in Loughton, which is on the border of East London and Essex. But you're close enough to the bubble where it is a bit mind-numbing. Lack of culture, lack of a lot of things. So yeah, so travel broadens the mind. We really need to. I'm really looking forward to just skiing a bit, and letting the mountain air refresh my brain. Mark Cousins said I had a few beers watching that. I didn't even really watch the game. I couldn't get a stream for it. It was very difficult to get a stream for it. So I didn't fully watch the game. So it was probably better on my part. So I was just hanging out with it at my local tap room. Just enjoying myself. Apart from the game, it was actually alright. Obviously we did the stream. I played some video games, which I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed playing some Destiny last night. Still toiling away, getting as high as we can level-wise. And yeah. A lot of adverts today. Just gonna let these play out. Cartman saying, I hope you enjoy yourself, Ben. Thank you. I think I am. It's gonna be a great trip, going with a load of business colleagues and friends and family friends. Most important thing is just getting out of London. That is the most important thing, really. Just getting away from it. Yeah, I really need to get away from London. But then I can't live with it. I can't live without it. It's a real problem. It's a real problem being roped into this thing. Eugene's saying hi to Mark Cousins, and Eugene's also saying slow night at the restaurant. Not going in. Not going now. There's no point. I'm not even going to do it. What's the point? What's the point? I'm just here to be zen. It's almost like it didn't happen. Very soon I have to start cleaning my shop. It should be fun. I've got to take everything off the counter, except for the coffee machine, obviously. I can't lift that. I've got to clean it down. I've got to prepare for next week's closing of the week. Make sure I've got a sign ready to go to make people know that I am not in. We're doing a small preparation for another coffee shop in Epping, which is a couple of stops from me on the Central Line, about 2-3 stops. A company called Fred and Ducks are interested in having a look at our coffees. So it'll be good to have be able to have a guest blend at another shop once every couple of months or so, just to get the name out there. Fred and Ducks is very, very popular in Epping. Not the greatest, but we can obviously help them improve, and they're a local business, so I'm always willing to help other local businesses, and that is my MO of just getting small businesses to where they should be, in my opinion. Eugene is saying, Ben, where are you going? I'm going to Courchevel, so I'm going to the French Alps, but it's very close to Italy. I'm going to have a skiing holiday. I'm going to eat some French food. Hopefully have some tasty wine. But most importantly, sit by a fire. Just sit by a fire and let the mountainous air, the less polluted air, cleanse my soul. Might even go to the spa. Might have a couple of days in the spa. So it should be really fun. I do really miss skiing. I haven't gone skiing for 3-4 years because of the pandemic, and we didn't get a chance to go the year off the pandemic. So we're looking forward to going to that. Going as a family. We're not really going as a family. We're going as myself, my brother, and a few business partners are going. What's this guy doing? Interesting. I refuse to let Spurs bring me down. I won't let it happen. Life is too short. Yeah, I agree. The moment that the football club controls us, we need to start being zen. That's what I'm doing right here. It's going to be a bit. I'm going to let my mind cleanse itself before I say anything. Oh no. There we go. What does your brother do for a living? He's also a property guy, just like my father is. They work together now. My brother now works for my dad's company now, our new company. But he also works for a company in Sevenoaks. But he's winding down his time there, and we're finally bringing all the family business, all the eggs into the family business. We need to start controlling our assets a bit more, because you never know what people are going to do. You never know if people are going to stab you in the back. And this delivery guy, what's he want? Have a nice and enjoyable break. Thank you, Eugene. It will be. You'll still seeing me next week, hopefully Monday, Tuesday. But yeah, it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, my brother's a property guy. Mostly doing stuff like land management, but he can also do stuff like planning. And he's also on the local council as well with my dad. My dad's a district councillor. I'm in Tunbridge Wells, yeah. He works for a company called Howard Sharps in Sevenoaks. Sevenoaks is a lovely part of the world. My brother is also a local politician for our local residents association, as well as my dad. My brother is a local councillor and my dad's a district councillor. So they're trying to improve the world one bit at a time. It's very difficult. We won't head into that conversation, but they're doing a decent job with the local matters. It's something I couldn't do. I'm very much I'm a local guy. I like to see how the local people are feeling, and I pass that information on to my superiors. I'm very much a salt of the earth, try to be salt of the earth type of bloke. It's always been my thing. I don't like to be too high up in an organisation. I like to be close to the ground. It's helped my mental a lot. I don't like being in offices. I couldn't do it. It's too stressful. Stress is not good for me. So we're just going to chill out, and hopefully the coffee company does well. Maybe one day everyone will get on board with the coffee company. I mean, everyone already is on board with the coffee company because it is another one of the family businesses now, because it is a family business. And of course, with all Kaufman family matters, everyone's got an opinion. So maybe when this takes off and the property thing is stabilised. Oh, we've got hail. That's interesting. Carl's saying nothing wrong with that. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I like being close to the ground. When the coffee business takes off, hopefully, and the property side of things stabilises, because that will stabilise. That business is... We've got enough of everything to really... So that will stabilise. And when the coffee business takes off, maybe one day the family will be more focused towards the coffee business. Of course, we don't hope the coffee company gets that big, because one of my things I don't want to do is I don't want to employ people yet. I want this to remain as a family business as long as possible, of only family members being involved with it, because you never know with people. I need to start trusting people more, and I've got some very trusted lieutenants outside my family bubble that are joining day by day now. I'm getting, even from like Mark Stowe, the window cleaner, is becoming is almost a trusted lieutenant. If we're going to hire someone for the coffee company, they've got to be the right person, and they've got to be in the project for at least 20 years. That's how long I want them. I'm not thinking short term here. I'm thinking very long term strategy with this, which is why I should be running about every single coffee house in the Essex area and be selling them coffee. But that's not my bag. I like to build a following. Partly what I'm doing here. I like to build a following of people that will change the opinions of the ways people drink coffee. For many years, the whole routine of coffee is routine. Routine this, routine that. You've got to have the same coffee at the same time with the same amount of sugars, with this, that. You'd like to have the same barista. The coffee company's ISP or USP is we don't like routines here. We like our customers. We like our patrons and are friends and community members, because that's what they are in the coffee company. They're not customers to me, they are community members. The coffee company is building a community of people. That's what we want to do. We need to stop in the business world, we need to stop thinking of people as customers, if you can. I know that's it's almost very progressive. I'm not a progressive person at all, really. I'm a bit progressive, in some means. But I'm very progressively thinking in terms of, I want communities. I love communities. Communities are fantastic when you build them around your business. Because those people are the people that will keep coming back, and then they will add something to your business. They're not just customers. They're not just people keeping your roof open and paying your gas bill, your electronic bill, your internet bill, your coffee bill, whatnot. They are trusted people who will give you an honest answer. They will build you up when they need to build you up, and they will criticise you when you need criticism. They are the people you want around you. You don't want people that are buttering you up every 2 minutes as the hail comes down. That's pretty bad. Dang. Interesting weather. We went from sunshine to hail. Very interesting. In a minute, it's time for a coffee. When you build a community, it spreads. Yeah, that's the point. Correct. You need to build a community. I feel like communities have your back, and they don't let people stomp on you. That's the importance of building a community. Good afternoon, Mr. Kaufman, and good afternoon to all in chat. Good afternoon, Mr. Coover. How big is the hail? Not too big. Not too big. I don't know if you can hear it on stream, it was quite loud. We are actually, now that Coover is in the chat, Carl Simpson saying afternoon Coover, great stuff. We are now going to introduce, now that Coover is here, to Le Biscuit du Jour, which is, drum roll, Oreo double cream. Which I can have, because I want it. Oreo double cream. I'm going to see how these taste. I have not tried the double cream ones. I'm not the biggest fan of Oreos, but we're going to try it. But double stuffed Oreos. And everyone's saying hello to Coover. Great stuff. So double cream Oreos are the biscuit of the day. It should be fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a coffee. Oreos are not kosher. Well, they are kosher because they're vegetarian friendly, but they're not certified by the BEF-DIN. So I don't keep kosher. The rest of my family does, but because of my illness, I choose not to keep kosher. of course, when I'm home, I respect my family's wishes, because when my health definitely starts to improve over the next 10, hopefully 10, 15 years of my life, I will start going kosher again. I don't miss it really. I don't miss being kosher at all. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. When you're not kosher, the world is a much nicer place. It's so much easier to get around. So Oreos are kosher, but they're not certified. Which is a bit weird really, because Oreos are a massive company. You think they've got the money to do it. That's the problem with organisations like the Befdin. It's like the whole organic. Craze. Something can be perfectly organic, but because it's because you didn't pay someone, it's not certified. We have halal Oreos in Malaysia. Cool. We have a e-poker coffee machine in the restaurant. Is it any good? How do you feel with it? Is it double cream? Wow, decadence, risking another bourgeois revolution. To be honest, yeah, bourgeois, bougie. We like bougie here. Bougie's cool. I don't understand what would make Oreos not kosher, to be honest. They're suitable for vegetarians, so I don't understand why they wouldn't just get the kosher certification. It makes no sense to me. There we go. They're not that thick, to be honest. It says double cream. It's not that thick, is it? Right. Dip it in the coffee. Yes, you're right, Kuva. They are kosher to the letter, but because they haven't paid the Befdin, it's not certified, which is a load of bollocks. I'm a fan. I am a fan of the double stuffed ones. Good stuff. Good with coffee as well. And the coffee machine is okay according to you. Good stuff. Hopefully it runs alright. Our Oreos are certified halal by the religious department. That's the thing. Which means Oreos have paid them. They've paid them money and then say, yeah, okay, you're certified. When there's no way in hell an Oreo isn't kosher or halal. There's nothing in them. I mean, there's no gelatin in it, is there? Sugar, wheat flour, palm oil, rapeseed oil, wheat starch, fat reduced cocoa powder, glucose, fructose syrup, raisin agents, ammonium carbonate's great, potassium carbonate, sodium carbonate, salt, emulsifier, acidity regulator, flavouring, may contain milk. There is nothing in this that isn't kosher or halal. There's no gelatin in it, there's no pork product in it, there's no... You could say it's not fully kosher, but it is kosher. It's not Haredi kosher. It's not like my rabbi will only drink certified milk because he's a rabbi, so of course he's got to keep every stupid law. So there is nothing in an Oreo that isn't kosher or isn't halal. It's just the Beth Din or well, it mustn't be halal as well in the UK. There must be halal. There must surely be halal and kosher. Surely. But it's because they haven't paid the board of what is it, the Beth Din or the whatever the religious board is by the halal board, whatever the thing is. I think it's Mondelez, the people that make Oreos. It says Mondelez. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's made by Mondelez, which is produced by Mondelez, Nabisco, and Cadbury. It's from Chicago. It's partly owned by it's produced by Cadbury some places. Most Oreo production was carried out in the Hershey's factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Oreo cookies for the Asian market are manufactured in India, Indonesia, Bahrain, and China. Oreo cookies for the European market are made in Spain at the Cadbury factory, and at the Cadbury factory in the UK they are made in Russia, Mondelez Rus, for consumers in the CIS countries. So yeah, they're made by Cadbury, and Cadbury is certainly kosher. So yeah, that's something I learned today. Oreos made in the UK are made by Cadbury in Birmingham. So surely they should be kosher, because Cadbury is kosher. Cadbury is certified. It's not exactly difficult to make most kosher food kosher or halal. It's mad that there's a fuss made about it. Or, yeah, it's so easy. Yeah. Mondelez took over a lot of Cadbury's. Yeah, but it's still produced by Cadbury. It's like it said instead of saying Mondelez, it said no delis. This is where every single time we go into the kosher thing. Is it kosher.co.uk? Let's have a look. So not every bit is kosher. So I think all my favourite things are like cream eggs, twisted cream eggs, crunchy, curly whirly, dairy milk. The things that aren't are the Freddo caramel and the Freddo faces. Interesting. I've never had those. I knew those weren't kosher. The popping candy. Cadbury fingers are not kosher. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Who would have known? And Whisper isn't either. A kosher supervised version of Oreos is available from kosher stores. Okay. So if you want kosher Oreos, you must go to a kosher certified deli or whatever sells them. So a place in Golders Green probably does them. I don't know where they would be made. Where are they going to make kosher what's the point? What's the point of having a kosher certified Oreo? It's like... I think Jammy Dodgers might be alright. If it isn't, I don't care. That Jammy Dodgers doesn't come up on the list. I think Jammy Dodgers are alright. Why have we always get into this conversation? Is this kosher? I think they are, Keith. I think they are. There's nothing to say there isn't. Yeah. Jammy Dodgers are kosher. Let's have a look, shall we? This is how you learn about other people's cultures. You look at biscuit packets. Suitable for vegans. They removed the butter out of them again? Interesting. They are vegan. Jammy Dodgers are vegan, which means they're kosher. They might not be kosher certified, but they are kosher by the letter of the law. I mean, it's suitable for vegetarians. If there was lard in the recipe, it would not be kosher. And there's nothing to say Oreos aren't kosher. It's just, again, it's certification. That's the difference. They've got a rabbi to say, oh, this Oreo is clearly kosher because I looked at it myself and I tasted it. Something along those lines. Oh, this Jammy Dodger is fantastic. Where do I get more of them? No nasty stuff. We're jammy enough. Where do I get these delicious biscuits? Yeah, so that's the reason they're not certified kosher. They are perfectly kosher, but they're not certified. It's a load of rubbish, really. They just don't want to pay the beft in. And to be fair, I don't want to pay the beft in either. And that is my rabbi. That is my very Hasidic accent. It's my favourite joke. Is I have two kids. I have a daughter who is a doctor, and I have a son who is a lawyer. So how old are your children, Mr. Gold? Oh, one is 5 and one is 4. It's an old Yiddish proverb. I have a son and I have a doctor. I have a son who's a doctor and a daughter is a lawyer. One is 5 and one is 4. It's a brilliant proverb. That's my favourite language book, that is, How to Learn Yiddish. And it's not even how you learn Yiddish. It's all just jokes. Like, it's all just telling jokes. It's just, what's the point? There's no... It's brilliant. All we need to do is start talking about Maimonides. I could certainly be the Maimonides of the coffee world. I could certainly do that. Just be a philosopher. Some of the greatest jokes are people making like they're like, yeah, that's that. It's the entire thing. It's the entire thing. I must say that going to synagogue on a Sunday this weekend was very weird. It was so much nicer, so much less people. There was no dress code really. It's just you turn up in your jeans and your t-shirt and you just go to synagogue. It's great. It's the same as going to a synagogue on a Saturday, but it was nicer. And there was coffee there as well. Made by yours truly. So it was fun. Synagogue on a Sunday is a massive improvement. I might do it more often, especially if there's coffee there. Problem is I have to make the bleeding coffee. There's some great proverbs we will probably start talking about very, very soon. But I'm going to leave them off the table for the rest of the day. There's some great ones. Oh. You wouldn't make light of anyone else's car. That's not my. That's not my MO though. I make light of my own culture. I like to make 3 coffees. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not 3 coffee. Yeah, it's my job to make fun of my own culture. This makes us a bit more human. It makes us more human to laugh at ourselves. And then to celebrate each other laughing at ourselves. But I do certainly make light of Italian culture a lot. And English culture. And it's always funny being in a room with Dermot making fun of himself as well. It's always good to see people making fun of themselves. The world is too serious at this moment in time, and it's time we start making fun of ourselves again. The more we make fun of ourselves, the better it is. I was meant to ask, is growing a beard more of a nod to tradition, or is it frowned upon if you choose not to? I just like my beard. The reason I grow a beard is not because of any sort of traditional culture or whatnot. The reason I grow my beard is because of my colitis. I used to get really bad spots on my face, really bad, big, horrible spots on my face. So I grew a beard, so it covered it, but it stuck. But it does. Yeah. That's the reason I grew a beard, is to cover the horrible marks on my face, and it does say you're not supposed to trim your beard, but you are allowed to trim your beard. I know lots of Jewish people can't grow beards. My friend Alex is one of them. He can grow a bit of stubble, but he can't do this. In terms of my very ginger Ukrainian beard. My very Ashkenazi look. So you can't stop it. And because I've got curly hair, if I was trimming my beard often, it would be utterly agony. So I just grow it. So the main reason is I did it to cover my spots that still exist even. They still live, but they're not as prevalent anymore because of they're not as inflamed as they used to be. But that's the reason I started growing a beard. But also it's comfort. I will trim it in the next couple of days, just so it's not uncomfortable under my ski helmet, because if you've got a ski strap under your beard, it can be really, really uncomfortable. So I'm going to trim it a bit, not too much, but also it just needs a shape, because the hair on my chin grows a lot faster than the stuff on my face. This is all really nice, the stuff on my cheeks, but as soon as it gets to a certain time, just the nod tradition is me always wearing a hat. If I'm ever on stream, I will always have a hat on, and that's my nod to tradition. I always keep my head covered. That's my nod to tradition. It's the only. So a lot of people say, "Do you wear a flat cap because of Mr. David Harris?" Love that guy. What a lad he is. No, I wear it because of tradition. I always wore a hat because of tradition. That's the only thing traditional I really do. It reminds me to respect my culture, respect myself. Eugene is saying I can't grow a beard. Yeah, not everyone can grow a beard. I don't grow a beard because there's too much grey in it. You need to. I mean, I would be stuck with that soon, probably. I'd rather it be grey than ginger, because you can probably see it's starting to go ginger on the outset. It's it's all brown. I don't know if it's part. It's It's really weird because you expect the Irish part of my mother's family to be the ones that were very red-haired, and they were for the most part. But the red hair in my family comes from my father's side. It all comes from my great grandfather Eliezer, otherwise known as Laser. His name was Laser. He was very red-headed. All the Kaufmans that came from Russia and Ukraine were very red-headed. So that's where my gingerness comes from. So I would rather it be grey than ginge. I don't like it. It's really weird because it goes brown, 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 ginger. For me, a goatee, yep. I mean, it's a good look. It's a good look. Then you're not meant to wear a skull cap or kippah. I don't wear a kippah because I would get attacked in the street. Basically. Sorry for lowering the tone of the stream, but I would get attacked. And I don't want that. So I wear my flat cap. If I do wear one of those, I wear it under this. So I wear two hats. Which I don't wear a kippah. There's no need for me to wear a kippah. I don't want to wear it. I'm not that religious. Never have been, really. My family is quite a secular family. We do keep kosher, and we keep a lot of the rules. But we don't keep the Shabbos, really. We should do, really, but sod that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep Shabbat. I don't want to have no electricity for 24 hours. I don't like not having electricity for 10 minutes. I don't want to do that. So my family's not a religious family, for the most part. Ah, gotcha. The parents of some of my Jewish friends used to grow a beard out of sense of being Orthodox. I always wondered if there was a feeling needing to... it's not really a feeling. My dad doesn't have a beard. My brother does have a beard. Me and my brother both have beards. My dad doesn't. Because my dad is very professional. He's very professional. So he's always been taught to shave your beard, do this, do that, suit, dress like this. You can grow a beard for your sense of, also as a sense of the longer your beard, the higher standing you are in the community. Because usually like rabbis will have really long beards, but maybe people would be slightly less. And it's do what you want with the culture. Every single sect of any culture has their own customs and credences. I think credence is the right word. What does credence mean? Yeah, that's right. There's a sense of every single little culture. Every family's different. Every family's different. So every family's going to do different things. My family's Shabbat tradition was to go and watch Tottenham, which is not right at all, but still. So it's do what you want with we've got free will, so let's use it. We're not subjects. We're not subjects of the Almighty. We are His children, if He does exist. I'm still on the fence. So do what you want. One person's family is another person is different to another person's. That would make sense. I've never seen a rabbi without an impressive beard. You would be surprised. You would be surprised. I mean, Rabbi Safran has a great beard. Yeah, they're usually pretty good with their beards. There are some different ones. Rabbi Davis at Chigwell, I think he's at Gans Hill. No, he's not Chigwell anymore. He moved to Bucks Hill, maybe, possibly. Rabbi Davis didn't have a beard, or he had a very light beard. He was a very young not progressive. He was still Orthodox, but he still had progressively minded, trying to bring Orthodox Judaism into the future. But it wasn't a long bit. He's not a traditional rabbi like a Suffering or a Mervis or a Lord Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, R.I.P. Very, Rabbi Davis is you wouldn't think he's a rabbi, the way he looks. Proper good bloke though, really nice guy, really great rabbi. Well, at least all the people that he bar mitzvahed that I know always speak really highly of him. And I can't speak highly enough of Rabbi Yankee. He's an absolutely lovely chap. Which is why he comes here. He's just a great chap. He supports the members of his community by going to make sure they're all right and making sure their businesses are okay and they're doing well and they're as the leader of the community, you need to be making sure your community is flourishing. As much as I like you Sage barista machines, get rid of the advert. Yes, that's my belief. Let people police their own families, what they do. But I don't grow a beard out of the sense of being Orthodox, because I'm just not Orthodox. I don't want to be Orthodox anytime soon. But I do toe the family line. My family acts in a certain way, and we try and bring light to an otherwise dark world, is the motto. We're doing a decent job. Oh great, my battery's not charging. I've got 55% now, we should be alright. We're only going to go for another hour anyway, so hopefully I've got enough battery. There's a silly power changing settings on the Macs. They don't charge anymore. They're desperately trying to, what's it called? They try and preserve the battery when Apple are infamously known that every time a new update comes out on their computers or phones, they destroy the battery of their own devices, so you have to get rid of them. Brilliant. Well done, Apple. Battery's not charging to preserve it. When the next update coming out in 2 weeks is going to ruin the battery of my laptop, just so I have to buy another one. It's a joke. I'm surprised it didn't even get done for that. I think they did, actually. Got to go, everyone. Catch up later. Eugene, you have a lovely rest of your night, sir. Hopefully you had an enjoyable time here, and I will see you in the next stream, sir. Thank you for coming by as always. It's always a massive pleasure to have you in, and hopefully you enjoyed yourself. So thank you very much, and everyone give a big up to Eugene. Great bloke. Great bloke. Apple's approach to battery life is some sort of a technocrat. Yeah, it is. It's an absolute travesty. It's a travesty. And that's the thing about Dirty Grundle. Is that you, Trophy? One of your other accounts? Biscuit Sinclair. Mark Cousins, I've just updated my iPhone with the latest iOS update and it takes twice as long. Yep. Yep. And then it does that stupid thing at certain times of the day. It only charges it to 70%. And unless you tell it to charge it to 100%, which is bollocks. But I've always had the... I always like to run my batteries to near empty, and then I charge them up again. I don't keep charging them, because that does ruin the battery. It makes the battery bulge. Dirty Grundle's winking, otherwise known as Truthy. Big up to Truthy. But what will happen when Tesla start doing it? Because that will be a thing. Tesla cars will get updates and they will do that. They will, instead of taking like 12 hours to charge overnight, they'll take like 24. They will do it. And then you're like, oh, if you want your car to charge faster, you've got to get the new Tesla. You've got to get the new Tesla. Give more money to Elon Musk. It is a joke. What will happen when that is a thing? That will happen. Tesla will do it because there's a blueprint. There is a blueprint for doing it. It's just that we are Tottenham TV. As the truth sets free, had to fight off many jealous trolls for everyone, so I need to stay stealth. Yeah. People don't like positivity, truth. People do not like it. If people are happy, people will try and stomp on it. It's the way of the world. People don't like happy people. People that are happy and zen and happy with what they got, they are the common enemy to the majority of people. They don't like happy people. And yet they say wholesome or, yeah, people don't like happy people. People that are happy with what they've got. So you keep doing what you do, sir. Cooper is saying, if I forget to close WhatsApp, then my phone will be dead within 2 hours if left unattended. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's starting to get a bit sunny in here. It's getting a bit warm. The winds of change. We are fading out of winter and into springtime. The blossom is out on the trees. Cartman saying big up to Truthy. People hate the truth sets free, so they don't deserve him. Yeah, they don't deserve him. Just noticed this, my battery has been on 70% for 2 hours. I know I'm old and stupid. How do I get it to charge fully? If you go into the battery settings, you can turn off the thing that makes it stop. You just need to go into the battery settings, Mark Cousins. I would send it to you, but my phone is being used as an epoch cam, so I can't do that at the moment. But there's a setting within your phone. I'm going to have to take this jumper off in a sec. It's too bloody warm. Let's do it. It's warm. So you all like this couve? I got a new shirt from Uniqlo. It's all Japanesey and it's got a cat in it. It's got great material as well. I really like this t-shirt. Anything with cats on it is cool by me. So this new beigey t-shirt with nice Japanese art of like a... It's a great shirt, I like it. I like Uniqlo stuff. Uniqlo's very comfy. Very cheap as well. Should actually try and promote my Discord server. Okay, so we're going to put the Discord server in the chat. For anyone that might want to join the Discord server, most of you are already in the Discord server. But we're going to put it in. The Discord server is a lovely place for people to hang out. We can talk about coffee. It's a great place. We talk about coffee and yeah, we talk about streams and wellness and how to make people better. And yeah, it's a great place. Kuva was saying, you can't go wrong with cats unless Kurt Zuma is there. Yeah. Cats are great from Cartman, yep. Dirty Grundle, going from that chat to this was like taking train from hell to heaven. This coffee shop is a little piece of heaven on earth. Great job, Ben. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We're doing all right with this shop. We're trying to build a place for... We're trying to build a place for people to enjoy themselves. Kurt Zuma, I'm the biggest animal lover on earth because I would get kicked off YouTube if I said anything I really felt. Yeah, it's the problem. People shouldn't be a footballer anymore. I'm not going to touch on it because it's hurtful. It's so hurtful what he did, and nothing's happened. It's very warm in here today, but summer is coming. I'm happy it's coming. I do wish we had a few more months of cold weather and hot, tasty stews and hot chocolates at 10 o'clock in the evening when it's freezing cold out and snuggling up. I am going to miss that. That is my favourite type of weather. My cats are kids, okay, our life. Nothing else matters to us. God's gifts, yeah. I've gone from being a bit too hot to a bit too cold now. I'm going to warm up in a sec. I'm starting to warm up already. But... bright in here. I might have to start thinking about maybe getting some stream lighting, because I don't understand why I'm so dark, but everything else is so, I mean, it was because the lights are back there and not front here. I might need to think about getting some stream lighting. To get the light directed on me, but oh, we can think about it. We can think about it. Trying to build the coffee studio. We're going to improve it. We're improving it day by day. We're already coming up with new plans to improve the camera quality, improve the mic quality, improve the atmosphericalness. It's definitely a way to do it. Oh, it is a bit warm now. Bloody hell. Thank God I didn't take a scarf to work. I'd be schwitzing. The windows are dirty as well. I should have asked Mark the window clean to clean the windows. It's all dirty out. Bloody hell. Oh well. Yummy stew, yeah. I love stew. Truth needs no alias here. This is home. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, you don't need to hide here, Truth. If anyone comes for you here, sir, they are getting permanently banned. The ban hammer. You need to get a proper ban hammer, because this is not good enough. The ban hammer is here. There's plenty of people with the ban hammer, Truthy. We will bonk them for the truth sets free. Let's be warned. Bloody iPhone, they're crafty. Would only charge to 80%. They've switched that on without saying, yeah, you can turn it off. Cartman saying he's back. Yep, he's back. Back again. Don't you worry, Truth. The ban hammer is here. I need to get one of those. How much is a ban hammer? Just need to get a rubber mallet, I think. No. You know, I'm Irish, and I'll fight them. That's the problem. This is my thing, Truthy. I'm a watcher of history. It's to watch and not interfere. I'm not a fighter. My family are not fighters. If there ever comes to a point where my family start fighting, you know the world is in a difficult place. We are watchers of history in my family. We watch everything go. We're philosophers. We're simple people in my family. We're carpenters. We are clothes makers. We're simple folk in my family. We're manufacturers. We're workmen. That's what Kaufman means. Work servicemen. We're there to serve the people. We're here to serve everyone, to make everyone happy. We're simple folk. We're not fighters. I'm a fighter and a lover. You can be both. You fight for what you love. That is what you need to do. You can be absolutely both of those things. It's like the Kaufmans of the Night's Watch. I mean, the watchers on the wall. Fight for God, fight for love and the truth. Yeah. Not that I'm a fighter for God in my usual rants. Fighter for the people. The people is what we care about. Genuine hickory. Good stuff. I don't know, Truthy. Truth, justice and philanthropy. As long as people are good, that's all that matters in my eyes. If people try and be good, that's all that matters. That's my problem, probably. I'm a mathematical mind. I see things mathematically, not things. We need to start touching the spiritual side of everything. He's the creator. I'm not going to get into this, Truthy, but absolutely respect your opinion. And if someone that comes from a fairly religious family, people are allowed to believe. That's why, if there is a God, He created free will for people to make their own decisions and make their own choices and make their own mistakes. As long as people are good, that's all that matters to me. But I'd like to get away from this subject, partially. We can talk about other matters. I've had 2 coffees today. I feel like even their little brains, egos probably think so. know what to do. It's been a very slow day. The morning was quite fast. That's the real problem with this weather. I think people, because the sun is really shining for some reason, it's gone from sunny to rain to hail to sun. Why can't the weather in this country just be biscuits? Probably need to start thinking about biscuits. I could really have a biscuit. I feel like I could do with another coffee. Get the spammer out. Done. No sign of Anthony and Neither today. I hope they are well. But if they come here, it's a blessing. Cream biscuits were awesome yesterday. Yeah, they were. The cream biscuits were good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the biscuits. I really enjoyed the Oreos today. The problem with Oreos is they're made of rubbish. The problem with most biscuits is they're made of rubbish. I'm just really happy sitting in the sun meditating. I feel like I don't want to say anything. The sun is when the sun is on you, you feel your spirit returning. It's a magical thing. Do feel a bit warm though. I'm not meant for the sun being on me. I might get sunburned even. The skylight above me is supercharging the sun onto me. You feel like your body's starting to, the spiritual side, the electricity starts to flow easier. Your muscles start to loosen up a bit, and the electricity flows for you better. It's a spine tingling thing really. That just a bit of sun. A tiny bit of sun can really make the electricity flow through you, and you feel like a completely different person. But on it equals legend. Shimmy script, yeah, it was great. It was really funny to have Shimmer on the stream. I would have stayed a lot longer, but I had to be here early today. I had to be here for the rabbi and my other guests that turned up this morning. I had to be here early, so it's a shame I had to jump off, but I had to have an early night. Those links you get, Ben, in your chat, I used to reported them to YouTube and it stopped. It still happens though. I report every one of them, but it doesn't stop it. One a day happens. It's perfectly normal for a spammer to be amassing the YouTube stream, but it's nothing I can't handle, Cartman. It's nothing. I can ban some bots once in a while. I'm trying to work on getting my Nightbot to sort them out, but the problem is I don't know how to organise on this stream like a 5-minute follower only mode like you can on Twitch. You can do that, and that stops all the spammers. Unless you're following for 5 minutes, you can't spam. So they just give up. They come in there and then they try and spam, and then they just leave. So I need to figure out a way of doing that. I don't know how to work Twitch. All the people I know that stream are all on, they're all on Twitch. They know how to do it on Twitch, but YouTube is a different animal. Shamir is a legend. Shamir is a legend. It's funny that he came on in his luchador mask yesterday. That was brilliant. It's soon going to be time to start opening my door. If it's going to be warm. Today I need to look for some biggish pots for my sakura tree that I want to grow. I'm going to do that tonight, I think. I need to see at home if I've got any spare pots and some soil. I'll probably soak them tomorrow, because apparently I've got to soak. You've got to soak the seeds overnight, apparently, and then put them in the. Hand hot water, okay. I'm gonna give that a go. Yeah, the Japanese shirt, the Japanese cat shirt. That was brilliant. That was very funny. Big up, Shamu. Big up. AC subs already, yeah, we're getting there, Truth, we're getting there. This is organic growth as well. I wanna try and word this properly, because I don't want to insult anyone in the community, because the community's running brilliantly, for the most part. My AC subs are all my subscribers on this channel are all people that want to be here. They're not here for they're not here because they're seeing Tottenham news. They're not here because of this or because of that, or because I go on this show or that show or this show or that show. Or cause the people that come into my chat are people that are here because they want to be here, and that's deeply humbling for me to see that people actually want to stay by here. So this is the real growth of a channel. This is how real people need to grow. I'm not boosted by anyone. I don't pay any money to get boosted. I'm still using free streaming software. I'm not paying for my streaming software at the moment. Every one of the AC subscribers we have on this channel is deeply important to me, and that will continue to grow. And hopefully one day we can be proud of the community we've built. So to thank you to everyone for building this channel. I deeply appreciate all of you. Those 80 subs mean a lot more to me than 1,000 subs for someone like We Are Tottenham TV, for example. Because they're going to get more. That's a fantastic channel. I love those boys. They're brilliant. Ben and Sim, what fellas they are. What fellas. It's what happens when you build a massive channel. They've built something, they've built a community, and they're brilliant. So, what they've done over there is utterly brilliant. We're going our own path. We're forging our own path. We're forging our own destiny. We're not piggybacking off of anyone. We're not using other people's streams to build our... Of course it helps. It helps me going on David's show. It helps me going on Tottenham on tour. It helps me going on here. It helps me going on there. But the people that are in this chat want to be here because of me and because they want to take care of themselves. We're not here to be toxic or any way. So big up to all of you that subscribe to the channel. Kauffie is saying, sorry Ben, I'm still under my Spurs cloud today. I need to go and recharge my batteries like an apple. No problem, Kauffie. No problem, sir. Nifa is in the house. Speaking of Nifa. Hi Ben and all the chat. Anthony will be joining soon. I keep on saying Anthony, Anthony, Tone. So many names, ways for people to call him. Great bloke, Anthony. Lovely to see you in Nifa. I'm really grateful you've come by the stream again, and thank you for coming, and hopefully you enjoy your coffee today, if you decided to have a cup of the Valentine's Day special. Truth is saying, because we like it's a mutual thing. This is we're trying to build a real channel. All the people that come on this show are deeply appreciated. That's the way it works. If this channel does grow and we do become a big channel, which is it's not out of the realms of possibility, the people that were here first will be put in stars. They will be put on. They will be remembered for the people that forged the path. But saying that, I don't necessarily want to be an enormous channel. That just sounds like a lot of stress. Analytics and all that. I'm just here with a camera. I'm here with a laptop and with a camera, and we're just here to enjoy the... Trying to donate, but they're not letting me say it. Invalid username. Just put any name, username, Truthy. Just put the truth. It doesn't matter what username you have, I think. From what I remember. But there's no need to donate, Truthy. Anything you give is utterly appreciated. And... you might have to have it all in one word rather than splitting it up. Oh, bloody hell. No, I hate the sound of my own voice. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's all got to be one word, Truthy, I think. Do I need a Streamlabs username? Maybe, possibly. You can just make, they're not difficult to make. You can log in using your YouTube, I think. Yeah, I think you do have to make your own username. Possibly. I mean, I don't know how Moondog did it. shouldn't think you need one though. I don't know how it works. I've always had I've always logged in via my whatever. I've just connected it with my Twitch account or YouTube account. It's gone straight through. The way I do it like this, because they wouldn't allow me to take a tip if through YouTube, so I have to use Streamlabs, which actually makes it nicer for me because I get I get most of the funds for Streamlabs. I think I actually get all of it for the most part. YouTube don't take any of it. I don't know how it works really. Let's close that. I don't like seeing myself. But I definitely appreciate the thought, Truthie, so thanks you very much. I don't know how Moondog did it, because Moondog's not here. Moondog knew how to do it, because he tipped twice yesterday, twice in the last couple of days, so again, thank you to Moondog for the donation, and to anyone that's donated to the channel. It really means a lot to me. Makes my life slightly easier as a barista. It makes me feel a bit greatly appreciated. Speaking of which, I actually do need to empty my tip jar, because I've got my own tip jar here. I need to find something to put. Oh, here we go. Remove. Report. Bit of cash from my goes towards my White Falcon. Sort of the tips basically funding. Until when it went shopping for biscuits. Anyone guess what they might be? Jammy Dodgers? He's been saying he hasn't had Jammy Dodgers for a while. Or did he go for the Foxes ones? I bet Anthony's got very good taste. 2, 4, 5. Where can I put this so I can take this home for my box? White bags anymore, so let's use this one. Take another gas pen. Oh bloody hell. They're not the same as the today's biscuit of the day, are they, Nifa? They're not the double creams? Oreos? Fox's chocolate biscuits? I don't know. I can't guess. I don't know Anthony's taste of biscuit. I'm working out, we'll get you your tip. No problem, Truthy. It's really not something you have to do, but if you do, you're greatly appreciated by me. You're greatly appreciated by me anyway, so no problem, Truthy. No problem. So yeah, I give up, Nifa. What biscuits did Mr. Anthony Gray buy? What biscuits did Anthony get? I'm deeply interested to see what he got. He didn't go for something like Gary Baldy's, did he? I feel like Anthony would like a Gary Baldy, actually. I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day for me, except for maybe playing some video games. I'll probably get home, just play some Destiny for the rest of the day. I'm really enjoying the new Destiny DLC. It's been a long time since I played, as long as I have done the last couple of days. I mean, I played on Tuesday. I played 7 hours straight. I had my dinner and I played 7 hours. It was great stuff. Already up the soft cap, which is really fun. So now this is when the real work begins. But really I haven't got out of second gear. I haven't done any of my powerful engrams, I think. So we're going to be toiling away tonight. We're going to get some level out, hopefully. When we get back, maybe, just maybe, we might try a day one raid. We won't complete it, but I'd love to go into a raid day one. That'd be a lot of fun, I think. Great stuff. Oh, bleeding hell. Look who it is. Looks like they're heading off. That's a shame. It's a shame they're not coming for a coffee. Unless they will come for a coffee. Nope, they're off. Don't have the time today. Big up them boys. Big up them boys. Ash and can never remember. We're gonna promote them in the stream because I love those guys. Sip drinks. If you guys need some top quality apple juice and sodas from a local company in the UK, UK based, they're Essex based, they're based up the road from here. They're based in Loughton. Well, they're based in Essex, but they live in Loughton. You should 4 packets biscuit of the day. Oh great. You should head on over to Sip Drinks. They're craft apple juice and sodas from Essex. Ash and Ollie. That's them. Great lads they are. Amazing apple juice. Amazing. So if you're looking for really good apple juice that's local, very tasty, supreme quality, supreme quality, head on over to Sip Drinks. They're brilliant lads, local boys. They're great. If I had the room, I'd have some of their drinks here. Mr. Philip Brady is in the house. Hello, Mr. Phil. The godfather of the Harris Army. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. Did you get over your bit of ill health, Philip? You doing all right? You weren't very well the other day. Hopefully you're doing better. We are okay. We're doing fine. We're just sitting here chilling. We're about to wrap up the stream in about 7 minutes or so. 2-hour stream. We did an earlier stream today because we didn't do a Tottenham Tantrum Gold stream earlier. But hopefully you're well, Philip. Just chilling out. Take a seat, get in your comfy chair, and let's have a chat. Even if it's only for a couple of... Yes, Burnley almost caused a relapse. I didn't even watch the game. There's too much, I didn't want them to ruin my video game high. I am tired though. It's been a very fatiguing week this. But this weekend, what is it? It should be it's going to be a very relaxing weekend. This, hopefully. Nothing to do. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not even going to leave the house. I think I might get a beer on Saturday, but I do have some beers at home, which are really nice ones. I've bought a few on. Bought a few on Tuesday that are really good. Oh, I forgot about that. I've got an email, Falcon Specialty, because of the It's so annoying. I finally have a plan to do an International Women's Day coffee. And of course the man is stopping me from doing it. What can I do about the something for me to think about later. Whether I go for a different coffee instead of the one I wanted, or I just wait an extra week. But I might not be here next week. Well, I'm not going to be here this week. So it's going to be an issue. I got it right! Let's go! It's Oreos! Haha! Get in! Haha! What is it about Oreos today? I mean, I got the double cream ones. And they're pretty nice. Pretty soft as well, I really like that. Oh. No, stop. Yeah, unfortunately we are going to be wrapping up in 3 minutes. 2 hours is 2 hours is enough for me. I'm going to sit in here, I'm going to enjoy myself for the rest of the day. In a couple of minutes, of course. So if there's any other chat you might want to put into the chat, fire away before it gets the. We might watch a movie. I feel like we might watch a movie for the rest of the day. We're certainly going to listen to some music. Probably some jazz or some Carpenters, because I love the Carpenters. I wonder if Kuva listened to the album I sent him to listen to, because that's a spectacular album. I think everyone should listen to it. It's one of my favourite albums of all time, that. The Carpenters and the London Philharmonic Orchestra. It's a spectacular album. It's magic. The magic of Karen Carpenter's voice, but the magic of the orchestra and the compositions of it and the fillers and how it gets faster every. It's just spectacular. It's 9.9 out. It's borderline perfect. I don't know how I could improve that album. I don't think you can, to be honest. I'm trying to think. My brain's going into dozy mode. Maybe it's the sun that's causing it? Probably. Bit of warmth makes you a bit dozy. But that's fine. So, right. It's now, time is up, unfortunately. I have the Carpenters album with the Philharmonic Orchestra. It is fantastic. Yeah, it's incredible. So that is an incredible album. Our time is up here, folks. It's an absolute pleasure to get to know you guys even more today. It's amazing to have you guys all in the chat, as you are. I would love to say thank you to Carterman, to Stephen Cartwright, to Eugene, to Derek Hutchinson, to Mark Cousins, to Carl Simpson, to Kuva, to The Truth Sets Free, to Nifa. Anyone else? It's a lot of chats today. To Mr. Philip Brady. No problem, Truthy. No problem, sir. So, thank you all for joining the stream today. Thank you just for hanging out, just being one of the chillest communities on the planet. We're getting there. We're growing very slowly, but we're growing. So, from all of us at the Kauffie Company, I wish you all a fantastic day. Hopefully your day is amazing. And I will see you guys at 3:30 tomorrow, because tomorrow we should have our guitar lesson here. So I will be streaming at 3:30 tomorrow. And yeah, we will see you in the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.